Welcome, welcome, listeners, to Tomes of the Chaos Bard, a special episode. I am DM Dave, and right in front of me I have...
Abby. I play Henley on Tomes of the Chaos Bard.
So we have this special episode for you because we have a really fun announcement, and it's this new project that we have. It's been kind of in the development since the beginning, but we just hadn't figured out on how to do it exactly. But it is called Chaos Chronicles. This kind of little mini series, it's not going to be released regularly. It's going to be kind of hit and miss here and there because we want to produce these special episodes for you guys.
So these episodes will be a behind-the-scenes look at Solomon Quill's meddlings and other stories they've collected. They will also... many of them will feature additional songs by D.A. Nichols. It's another way to thank you for listening, and we're going to give you this extra content, these extra stories.
And with that, because we like to interact with you guys, if there is an NPC out there that you guys would like more information of, like Rochelle or Willow, or even Veronica, like all these different NPCs that you ran into, hit us up on our social medias, on our Twitter at the Chaos Bard Pod, on Instagram at the Tomes of the Chaos Bard, or even email us at thechaosbardpod.com at gmail.com. There you can reach out to us, and if we get enough requests for those, we'll throw it in one of the Chaos Chronicles, giving you guys, as Abby said, more background into the world, more background in how this world functions, how the different characters fit into this story.
We'll have world lore that our characters may or may not hit on, and just extra things that for the story we want to tell you guys. Also, there will be additional voices that are not normally around our table. Just like my dad played Henley's dad in episode 13. So we'll have other voice actors and our friends come on and play other characters.
This is also where we will be adding our players' background stories for their characters to get you more information on where they came from and what pushed them onto this adventure. How did they end up in Hayden's Hollow?
As we said already, we don't have a scheduled time to get these episodes out. It's kind of as we get them done / when they fit in a little bit with the main story.
Right, which leads us to this particular episode. This one is going to be focused on Collin. We get to follow him. This is set before we meet, sometime in the past, before we meet our heroes, before they arrive at the Hollow. And we get to find out a little more about Collin and kind of what's going on in the world at this time. So, without any further ado, we present to you Money, Lovely Money, a Chaos Chronicle.
Enjoy.
Time out of time, place beyond place, into the void, space above space, calling a tale out of the then, bridging dimensions into the when. Heeding the call, quickly you fly, scroll of the story, solemn am I, into my hand, soon to appear, tale to delight us, now you are here. But we must do something, Collin. At this rate, we will not have enough food for the winter, and more refugees are bound to find their way here.
What do you expect me to do? Hayden's Hollow is my home, Dale. My parents were sent here by the Glonquist estate to keep things going. But I'm nothing more than a steward with no money and no skill.
You are so much more than just that. You have great skill and charisma. Surely you can go to Avalon and ask for help.
I can't go to Avalon. I won't. But maybe I can request help from other places. Nevelton, Glendale, maybe the Mapleshire. And then I can circle back and hit High Ridge. But I can't leave. Who will lead Hayden's Hollow through these difficult times? As you said, more refugees are bound to find their way here.
Collin, do not fret. I have already found the suitable person for the job.
You have?
Yes. I am perfectly capable of leading this small hamlet, while you brave the road and courageously find a way to help these people. You will be the hero of the Hollow. If that is what you wish of me, I only wish to serve.
This place means everything to me, Dale. Thank you. Take good care of her while I'm gone. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't found your way here, my friend.
It is my only wish to serve and help Hayden's Hollow.
Well, I better not delay. I will pack a few things and I will be on my way. Everything you need to do is on the manifest. On my desk.
Best travels, my friend, and I hope you can find the help the Hollow needs. You can come out now. Now that fat imbecile is out of the way, I need you to keep him out of the way, permanently, and wait until he is outside the surrounding area. I do not want him to be found. You will be paid half now, and the other half when the job is done. Now, I know this isn't the price we agreed on, but I've called in some favors, and the Hidden Hand would love to do more business with you if you are successful. I thought that might help you reconsider. Are we in agreement? By the look on your face, I can tell this pleases you. I look forward to working with you more in the future.
Please, Veronica, is there anything Glendale can do to provide aid for Hayden's Hollow?
I wish there were, but we simply don't have enough resources to spare. I'm sorry, Collin. Have you tried Avalon?
I can't go back to Avalon. I won't go back unless it's my last resort.
Well, there's always Mapleshire. Or you could try Gibson Grove, but I'm sure they're in the same situation as we are.
Yes, I was planning
Veronica, lovely afternoon. Have you thought more about my offer? Yes, I do not think a lumber mill is the right fit for us. Well, I will be returning to Avalon for some other business, and I will be coming back to see if you have changed your mind. What I am offering is a chance for Glendale to grow and become a hub for lumber, an amazing woodworking community. Think of what we could do together. I am not going to change my mind. We shall see. Farewell, fair Veronica.
Who was that?
Mendrick Weathers, a wealthy merchant from Avalon. He is the new owner of the Walrend Enterprises.
Yes, well, thank you for meeting with me, Veronica. Mapleshire is a long way from here. I best be off.
Farewell, Collin. Best travels.
Good sir, please wait.
What is that?
Someone is approaching the carriage, sir.
It's that fellow I saw in with Veronica. Nobody important. Move along.
Please, I need to speak with you. I won't take up much of your time. In fact, if you allow, I can ride with you, and we can talk on the way.
And what could you possibly have to talk about that would interest me?
You will have to talk to me to find out.
Fine. I suppose I can wait a little longer.
Mendrick, sir, I have been searching everywhere for help. Hayden's Hollow is in dire need of aid. With all these Trigovan raids going on, so many refugees have found their way to the Hollow, and they need food, and shelter, and water. Imagine how good it would make your company look if you helped their plight.
Do I look like I run a charity, Mr.
Collin, sir. Collin Anbar.
Mr. Ambar? The delivery fees for the supplies alone would cost way too much than your little village can afford, let alone the cost for the supplies. May I say, a positive image does not pay the expenses. I'm sorry, I cannot help you. Driver.
Yeah. Sir, may I ask you a question?
What is it?
Well, sir, I'm curious on why you didn't help that man. It seems like he cared about that Hayden's Hollow very much.
I do not run a charity. This Collin fellow was asking for a handout. I run a business, and to make this business profitable, there must be some kind of investment to make. There was nothing for me to gain by helping. He can find someone else.
Oh, I didn't think of that. It is sad what happened to Hayden's Hollow, though. It was once one of the most wealthiest mining towns in Keleth.
Focus on driving and not making up stories. Everyone knows the wealthiest is the Pit, the prisoner mine near Avalon. Of course, they don't have to pay their workers like everyone else. There will always be criminals, so that place will always have workers.
I say the truth, sir. My grandfather worked in those mines. May he rest. He told me stories of carts full of gems, gold, silver, iron, and others.
If it was so profitable, why did they stop operations?
Well, my grandfather said the gnolls up there are bad. And he saw a troll up there once or twice as well. And the mines, being in the canyons, well, it proved difficult to get the ore out. And eventually cost way too much to keep it running. But that was about, 50 years ago?
So these mines, who owns them now?
I believe they are still owned by the Glonquest family. I think it's the only mine that no one wanted to buy. Thinking about it, sir, it's probably the right decision in not helping. That place, it's a lost cause. I'm surprised people still call it home, honestly. Sure, there is wealth beyond imagination, but at what cost? It would take a lot of funds to maintain and upkeep a place like that, with all the dangers around, that is.
But if they could be maintained, that would probably make the owner very wealthy. Wealthy indeed. I've heard people say that greed is not the way to live the life you have upon this earth. But money I have found to be so very sound, the way to make your life a thing of worth. For money is as money does, but still there is a need. The more you have, the more you want, so money causes greed. But is greed really such a very bad thing? How can having lovely money be a mad thing?
So I say, rich is good and poor is bad, though some may disagree. But I see no need to argue endlessly, as long as all the lovely money comes to me. Like a spider spins its web to catch the fly, like the flower wafts its fragrance to the bee, like the candle draws the moth to its incandescent flame. My schemes bring lovely money to me. For money is as money does, but still I have a need. The more I have, the more I want. Forget about the greed. I made a vow I'll never be a pauper. I'll always be a man of wealth and honor. For I say, rich is good and poor is bad, though some may disagree. But I see no need to argue endlessly, as long as all the lovely money, the lovely, lovely money, yes, all the lovely money comes to me.
Driver, turn this wagon around.
Did you forget something, sir?
I think I will help that poor man. I cannot stand by and let so many innocent people simply starve without helping them.
But you just said...
Never mind that. We must find this Collin fellow before anyone else does.
Right away, sir. As you wish.
As you wish.